Hey, Willimantic USA. Chris Beaudry is here to stay. I don't know. I'm being goofy today, Matt. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing good, bud. How are you?
I don't know. I think it's the rain, man. The rain, man. It's out there, but you know what? It's going to be a nice night tomorrow, and that's all I worry about, because tomorrow, Wednesday, July 22nd, at the Shaboo Stage is a free concert from 6 to 8. Have you heard about this?
I heard about it a little bit.
You heard about it a little bit? Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit more, and I'm going to play a little music by the band who's going to be appearing, because they appeared last year, and we were inundated by the weather. It was one of those like supercell storms that was just on the horizon. I don't think it grazed us, but it was like super ominous. So we brought it inside. The show went on. We did it inside the community center, inside the gymnasium, but a 10-piece horn band. I'm going to tell you who they are in a second. If you know, you already know. But a 10-piece horn band can sound rather boomy in a gymnasium. So it wasn't the best audio quality, but the party was still there, and we had a couple hundred people show up at the Wyndham Community Center in the gymnasium there, the basketball gym. But it looks like the weather's going to clear and be completely clear for tomorrow. So I'm glad Mother Nature decided to get it out of the way today. Of course, tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. on the Shaboo Stage, the Franklin Brothers Band returns to Willimantic, Connecticut, by way of New London, Connecticut. They're so amazing. This band, they're a 10-piece horn band. They have a full horn section, alto sax, tenor sax, trumpet, trombone. The drummer was the drummer for Blood, Sweat, and Tears for quite a few tours.
Nice.
Carl and his brother Jay Franklin are a musical powerhouse duo. They write their own original music. They always sell out the Social Kitchen and Bar in New London, which is they have to have like a 300 capacity in there. Wow. They've played at the Knickerbocker Cafe. They've played at Sailfest in New London. They've played all kinds of different fireworks, festivities, food truck festivals. They're a super tight band. Carl has one of those home studios, and Matt, you would like be blown away by this. His home studio, he spent like $75,000, sound reinforcing his garage.
Nice.
You can't. There's zero echo in there. You clap in there and it just dies. It's like the recording engineer's dream.
Nice.
Anyway, he's played with the likes of like John Scofield. He befriended John Scofield, and they cut a couple of tracks together. You can find him on YouTube. I want to take a listen to this band right off the bat and get people excited, because tomorrow, again, Wednesday, July 22nd, the Leo J. and Rose Pajot Summer Concert Series, concert number 3. We had a great concert with the Professors of Sweet, Sweet Music on July 8th, but we're bringing it back in a big way with the 10-piece Franklin Brothers Band out of New London. It's a free concert on the Shaboo Stage, Wednesday, July 22nd from 6 to 8. Bring a lawn chair, bring a picnic. There's tons of games that the Wyndham Rec Department puts out for the kids to play, and there may be some other surprises along the way. So let's take a listen to the Franklin Brothers Band perform Chaka Khan's Ain't Nobody.
freedom. I knew I could not resist. I needed someone. Now we're flying through the stars. I hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody loves me better. Makes me happy. Makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better than you. I'll wait for nighttime to come to bring you to me. I can't believe I'm the one. I was so lonely. Feel like no one could feel. I must be dreaming. I want this dream to be real. I need this feeling. I make my wish upon a star. I hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody loves me better. Makes me happy. Makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ain't nobody loves me better than you. First you put your arms around me, then you put your charms around me. I can't resist this sweet surrender. Oh, my nights are warm and tender. Stare into each other's eyes, and what we see is no surprise. Got a feeling most would treasure. In a love so deep we cannot measure. Ain't nobody loves me better. Can makes me happy this way. Makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. Ain't nobody loves me better. Nobody. Ain't nobody loves me better. Nobody makes me happy. Makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better. Make me feel this way. Loves me better. Ain't nobody loves me better. Loves me better. Makes me happy. Makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody baby loves me better. Nobody baby. Ain't nobody loves me better.
Yeah, that was not Shaka Khan, ladies and gentlemen. That was Nichelle Rollins. She is the lead vocalist for the Franklin Brothers Band, who's coming tomorrow for a free performance at the Shaboo stage from 6 to 8 p.m., a part of the Pajot Trust Summer Concert Series. And I think we got the leader of the band, or actually one of the leaders of the band, because they are called the Franklin Brothers Band. And the Franklin Brothers are the two brothers, Jay and Carl Franklin. And I think at this very moment, we have one of those two gentlemen on the phone. Mr. Carl Franklin, are you there, sir?
I am here, sir.
So
How are you?
I ambushed you. I'm doing well, man. How are you? What are you cooking, by the way?
Dinner. It's a chicken dish, like most dinners.
A Franklin Brothers a secret recipe? Is that what
No,
you're
it's just I'd rather spend time talking about the band.
Well, man, I'm glad I caught you. I literally just called you about 90 seconds ago, so thanks for doing the interview on the fly. But you're on State of the Art with Chris Beaudry. We're here on 95.3 FM, 1400 AM, WILI Good Company, and we have quite a. It always surprises me, Carl. People say terrestrial radio is a dying art form, but we have a great listener base here, and I'm sure they're going to be super excited to hear about the free performance with the Franklin Brothers 10-piece horn band tomorrow, Wednesday, July 22nd, on the Shaboo stage at 6 p.m. Tell me a little bit about what you and your brother Jay have established in this band. So far, I've played Shaka Khan's "Ain't Nobody," so you could talk about that, but also talk about the history of the band a little bit and give us kind of a window what to expect tomorrow.
Sure. Well, you can expect lots of dancing songs and stuff that makes you move your feet and groove your head together. We do a lot of Steely Dan. We weren't always so heavy into Steely Dan, but as we got together and started playing more covers, the Steely Dan songs are what everybody in the band wanted to play. So then we got the great idea to go out as a Steely Dan tribute act. And the first one of those that we did, we found a huge audience just on that fact. So we are going to do a lot of Dan tomorrow, but we're also going to do some Stevie Wonder, some Chicago, some Doobies, some Chaka Khan, like all the stuff that old people like us like.
Well, I mean, it truly is a musician's band, but it's also a band that is accessible to the public and danceable, like you said. You sell out the Social in New London on the regular. I love the Steely Dan book because I get to listen to Wayne Shorter play saxophone on Asia and visit all the fantastic musicality of Steely Dan. But such an array of music. Talk about when did the band form and how did it come to fruition? Was it you and Jay that had a co-idea, or was it one that kind of led? And
it kind of evolved, but I mean, my brother and I started playing out in bars when we were 15 and 16 years old.
Wow.
And we've been thick as thieves ever since, playing in different bands.
And we should say that you are the guitar player and singer for the band, and Jay is the keyboardist extraordinaire and also singer for the band.
Correct. Yeah, he's a year and 4 months older than I am, but when you look at us, I've got all the gray hair. I don't know how he did that to me, but so basically, we around 2012 or so, we had a bunch of people together to release the album Lifeboat to Nowhere, and we did a live performance. It wasn't the band per se, but a childhood friend of ours came down with esophageal cancer, and he wanted badly to have us play at his wedding before he died. And he literally came to the studio and gave me $10,000 in $100 bills and said, I want you to hire the best musicians. I want you to get the best sound guys, the best lighting, and I want this to be the biggest, best thing, a blowout before I go. So we did. We scoured around all the people that we knew in town that were available, that were really into it, and some that were demanding higher salaries or pay than what we normally did. I think Kurt Ram, who plays trumpet with Bruce Springsteen, was on that first gig.
Wow, yeah.
But we couldn't afford him after that.
Yeah.
So and then unfortunately, John Boyle, who's our friend, died before the date.
Oh no.
But we kept the date and turned it into a celebration of his life, and the band played, and it was fantastic. And that was really the origin of the working band, because we had to get all the charts. We bought some charts, we wrote some charts for the horns and stuff, and we had to practice like a whole evening's worth of music. So that really got us rolling.
So, talk a little bit, you're partially a cover band, but you have a lot of great originals. One that comes to mind for me is New London Blues by the Franklin Brothers. So talk about what is the balance of original content and what is the process, too? How many years has it taken you to write the rotation of originals that you have in the Franklin Brothers set list?
So we used to play a lot more originals than we do now, and I think that's only just because there's so many other good songs that people recognize, and we kind of just steered away from a lot of the originals, which are sort of listening songs. But we had two of them in rotation, or three of them in rotation, that were pretty upbeat and everything. And New London Blues is one that we just can't get away from because of the content of the song.
Right. I'm sure when you're playing the Social, that one is a popular demand song.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So and it is very Steely Dan sounding, but it's not like any other song you've ever heard.
Absolutely. I had to give a caveat that when I played Ain't Nobody, Chaka Khan, that is not Chaka Khan singing that song. That is Nichelle Rollins. Is it Rollins or Rollins?
Rollins, yeah.
And she, oh my God, what a powerhouse. When the band played at the Wyndham Community Center last year, she was one of the top highlights that people were raving about when they talked about it for the coming weeks. And how did you find Nichelle?
She's our secret weapon.
Yeah.
So we had a female singer who was on and off, and then Cedric Mayfield, who was playing alto for us at the time.
He's a powerhouse, too. He's a Coast Guard multi-reedist, fantastic musician.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. And we had a great time with him. He's not in the band anymore, but he suggested Nichelle. We gave her an audition. It's like, wow, you can stay.
So she'll be on the date tomorrow.
Yeah.
Excellent. Go through the roster. So the regular. I'll say who the tenor sax player is because my listeners may have a vested interest in that. But
that's you.
I'll be subbing for Gary Boygan, who's the standard tenor player for the band, I think, right? And then go down the list there, if you would, Carl.
All right, on alto, we have Mike King. On trumpet, Dave Caffro. On trombone, Rob Funk. Yes, that's his real name.
That's his real last name.
Yeah, on drums, we have Tom DeFranco. And Tom actually played with Blood, Sweat, and Tears. He's from New York.
He's serious.
And on bass, Kevin Carey, who plays a 6-string Padula bass. He's ridiculous. And, of course, on percussion, it's Big Al Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
And Nichelle, of course, singing on vocals, and vocals.
Mm-hmm.
And Brother Jay on keyboards and vocals, and myself on guitar and vocals.
So if folks attended last week's Third Thursday Street Fest, they had a treat to hear Kevin was playing bass with Andre and friends. Andre Danford brought his band to the Street Fest, and Kevin was locking it down on the bass. So
Jay was playing with him, too.
And Jay as well, yeah. I keep forgetting that there was half of the Franklin brothers there. That's right. Yeah, so, people got a taste of the musicianship and the musicality that is going to be brought to the Shaboo stage. Again, tomorrow, Wednesday, July 22nd, 6 p.m. This is a free concert. Are you inviting some people from down on the coastline there, Carl?
Absolutely. Yeah, we did some advertising on Facebook, and we've got, I think we got 40 people confirmed.
Wow.
At least.
All right. And so it's a great, we attempted to play the Shaboo stage last year, but, Mother Nature has her own plans. But, it's looking like everything's going to clear up in the morning at the latest tomorrow. And so we're going to be in the clear completely for the show. I advise people bring a lawn chair, bring a blanket, bring a picnic. We're going to have all kinds of fun games set out by the Wyndham Rec Department for the kids. So come and enjoy it. Again, it's free. It's courtesy of the Rose and Leo Pajot Trust, the Northeastern Chamber of Commerce, the Wyndham Rec Department, and your very own Willimantic Renaissance, which runs the Street Fest and everything here. Now, Carl, I played Ain't Nobody. That was a cover song. I want to play, since it's such a Steely Dan heavy band, I want to play into the commercial break, and maybe we'll part ways there. But if you had to pick one, I have a few here queued up on YouTube. Which is your favorite Steely Dan tune by the Franklin Brothers cover?
Asia would be great because you never hear a band play that. But I also want to say before you play that you can get all of these songs and videos for free at franklinbrothersband.com.
Yes, thank you. And also on social media?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
franklinbrothersband.com, you said?
Right.
Check it out, yeah, and on YouTube as well. If you just search Franklin Brothers Band, you got them there. Also, Carl, while I have you, we got enough time here to fit the song and a few more words here. But our engineer in studio here, J. Matt Rupar, has a show called Homegrown, and he has it every Friday at 4, right?
Yep.
And then it's syndicated on the FM band I-98.3, which is our top 40 station, on midnights on Saturday too.
Yes.
So
and they can stream that too. It's streamable.
Yeah, Carl, I'm going to give your information to Matt, and he is all about showcasing everything made in Connecticut. So the fact that you have, all these original songs made in Connecticut, I think you would be a great fit for the show. Matt, you'd have the Franklin Brothers on your show, yeah?
Yeah, I even wrote down the website so I can check you out.
If you said no, I'd jump across the desk and I'd strangle you. So he had to say yes, Carl. There you go.
There's information about my solo album that John Scofield appeared on.
I brought that up earlier before we had you on the phone there, Carl. So
that's at carlfranklin.com.
Okay, carlfranklin.com. Well, Carl, thanks for joining us, man. We're looking forward to having you and the guys, and I'm looking forward to breaking out the sax and blowing off the dust, man. It's been a little while since, I think the last hit I had with you was The Social, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow on the Shaboo stage, Wednesday, July 22nd at 6 p.m. for a free show with the Franklin Brothers. We're going to roll into the commercial break with Asia. This is the Franklin Brothers Band performing Steely Dan's famous song, Asia.
It's a live recording.
Great. Thanks, Carl.
Bye.
Bye.
Up on the hill, they ain't got time to burn. There's no return. Double helix in the
Hey, that is actually not Steely Dan. That's the Franklin Brothers Band. They're coming to Willimantic tomorrow, Wednesday, July 22nd, for a free performance on the Shaboo stage from 6 to 8 p.m., a part of the Pajot Trust Summer Concert Series. Make sure you're there. Bring your family. It's a free show. Bring your lawn chairs, your picnic blankets, your picnics, and there's going to be tons of activities for the kids. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with more upcoming events in Willimantic. And welcome back to State of the Art with Chris Beaudry here on 95.3 FM, 1400 AM, WILI. We just had Carl Franklin from the Franklin Brothers Band, who will be performing with his 10-piece Franklin Brothers Band out of New London. They are fantastic. If you caught their show last year on the Shaboo stage, actually, it was kind of a weather rain out. We had to move it indoors to the community center. But this year, it's looking good, folks. It's going to be clear skies in the evening, and it's going to be a fantastic show. 6 o'clock, bring the family, bring the lawn chairs, bring the picnic blankets, bring the picnic, and come on out to the Shaboo stage, Willimantic, Connecticut, for a free summer performance, part of the Leo, Jay, and Rose Pajot Summer Concert Series. We also listened to a couple of their songs, and boy, are they a fantastic band. You almost can't even tell it apart from the original at some points, all right? Nichelle Rollins doing the part of Shaka Khan on Ain't Nobody, And then, of course, Steely Dan's infamous Asia, performed live by the Franklin Brothers Band. If you want to hear more from the band, check them out on YouTube. Check them out at franklinbrothersband.com, and check them out on social media as well. But I highly recommend this band, not just because I'm going to be a substitute tenor sax player tomorrow, but because they truly are one of the gem live performing bands here in Connecticut. So we're really lucky to have them in Willimantic tomorrow on the 22nd. Also, there's a really great event coming up at the River Room I want to do a little bit of talking about here. It's this Saturday. It is July 25th, and it is the Litvar album release celebration show. Litvar, is a wonderful local band, a three-piece band from the area, and they've recently, they're releasing a brand new album. And this is kind of like the anticipation event before the actual drop of the album. It's going to be at the River Room. The show starts at 7:30. Doors open at 6:30. As of the live taping of this show, it is now Tuesday, July 21st at 3:36 p.m. There are only 16 tickets remaining for this show. They're such a great band. I'm on their website right now, litvar.net. I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. They're an American indie band. They were formed here in Willimantic, Connecticut, and they're made up of Rex Thurston, Violet Falkowski, and Joe Lemieux Jr. And their early beginnings came from the childhood friendship of Rex and Violet, who had been playing and writing music together since high school. While working together as songwriters in various bands and projects, they met Joe at a local Connecticut show at a VFW. You remember the VFW shows,
Yes,
man? Oh, my
yes.
God. They were so great when you were in high school. That was the life. That was life. It was life. It was waiting for the weekend for those shows to come. So anyway, back to the band Litvar. Upon meeting Joe, immediately asked to be Rex and Violet's drummer. So also I had the pleasure of bringing them to the Street Fest in May. They absolutely crushed it. I was so enamored by their music that I asked them, hey, you have any big notable things coming up on the horizon? They said, well, actually, yeah, we're doing an album release. I said, well, how about we have the official event at the River Room? And boy, am I glad we did. So anyway, they started playing in the local music scene. COVID came around in 2020, and Joe and Rex were living in Willimantic together, and they started working on a collection of songs that became the debut album of the new band Litvar. That's Litvar. The duo released the single Hi, I'm Andy in May 2020 and quickly started developing a cult fan base, amassing over 100,000 streams. I almost said screams, but they're hand in hand, right? You like a band, you scream for them. And so they built a really loyal online following, and they created a full album, The Greatest Movie of All Time, which was released in September of 2020, catching the eye of indie label Mother West. So Mother West is actually the real deal. Have you checked out other artists, Matt, on Mother West? They're like...
I don't know any off the top of my head, but I've heard of the label. So.
It's a great label. I mean, it's a super professional label, motherwest.com. So that's what their new album is coming out on. So go on their website and read their full bio, because I just want to get right into some of their music. Tickets are available, folks, on riverroomwilly.com. So I want to start off with a song that they put out about 4 years ago. So this was in the early days of the band. This is from a music video on YouTube. It's called No One Tastes Like You. I hope it's a clean version, but
I think I played that one on my show.
Okay,
one time,
well, great. So
we'll find out, though.
We'll find out. And you know what? We're all adults here. Anyway, this is Litvar, No One Tastes Like You.
I used to meet you here, but that was ages ago. I thought I'd travel back to fix it, but time's a lost cause. Got your mouth inside a daydream. I'll hide my guilt behind my wit. We can't keep meeting like this. I know you're dreaming of me too. And everything she says, I swear I dreamed it. I need a way back, or something like that. Sand in her voice when she wakes up. She wakes up. because of my own despair. I feel your cold skin, but you're still not there. Everything she said, I can't defend it. Stumbling starlight won't help you mend it. Seeing your face in the sidewalk, you startle me.
And that was Litvar, No One Tastes Like You. So they are going to be doing their album release party, release show, release celebration, whatever you will call it, at the River Room this Saturday, July 25th, with doors opening at 6:30 and the show starting at 7:30. It's bound to be a great night. There's only about 16 tickets left as of the live taping of this show, State of the Art, on Tuesday, July 21st. It's about 3:45 right now. So get on and get your tickets. You know what? Let's give away 2 tickets right now. How about that, J. Matt Rupar? 860-456-1400. This is some really cutting-edge indie rock music, born and bred right here in Willimantic. Matt and I were watching the video just now, and we realized it was taped not only outside the radio on Main Street, outside WILI studio here on Main Street in Willimantic, but it was taped right under the footbridge on the train tracks. So if you want to see the visual that accompanied the song you just heard, head over to YouTube and search for him, Litvar, No One Tastes Like You. That's the name of the song there. So, give us a call, 860-456-1400, and win a pair of tickets to see Litvar at the River Room this Saturday at 7:30. It is some really great music. It's right up the alley of Homegrown, your show, Matt. You've played them a couple times on Homegrown,
I've been playing it for a couple of years, actually. Yeah,
a couple of years.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
wow. So, school me a little bit. What do you know about them?
Well, I met Joe at Chaos and Joy. I know they have a couple albums. Actually, I got to get the phone. So.
I think we have a winner. Go for it, Matt. Yeah.
What info do you want from them?
Well, let's get the winner's name, email address, please. Name and email address, and phone number to be safe. Why not? Congratulations to our caller. You just decreased the amount of available tickets by 2. Now there's only 14 left for the Litvar album release celebration this Saturday, July 25th at the River Room. If you haven't been to the River Room, folks, yet, we just announced our summer lineup a few weeks ago, and it actually started this previous Saturday with a Latin dance social night. We had the great Bente 2 band, Arnaldo Rivera, right here in Willimantic. It was a 10-piece Latin salsa band. We had a great dance night. And this next show is going to be Litvar on the 25th. Following that, I'm going to run down the schedule. We have Zakai Curtis's Super Trio. So if you were one of the lucky people who witnessed the 4th of July America 250 celebration performance on the Shabu stage, you caught not only the 100-member Wyndham Concert Band, not only Bruce Johns, rest in peace, Wyndham Troubadours, but you caught the Grammy winner 2025 for Best Latin Jazz Album. His name is Zakai Curtis, and he brought his quartet on July 4th. Hang on, I have 1 second here, ladies and gentlemen. I need a phone number at least. Yeah. Okay, great. So congratulations to our winner. We got the winner's information. You're going to get 2 tickets to see Litvar. Anyway, I continue. So July 4th, It was a great event there on the Shabu stage, and Zakai Curtis, Grammy winner 2025, brought his quartet. But now he's bringing what I call the Super Trio, and I've marketed it as such. The Super Trio consists of Zakai Curtis on piano. It consists of his brother Luquez Curtis, who's played with Gary Burton, of all people, for many, many years. He's a first call jazz bassist, also a first call Latin bassist on the scenes in New York City and abroad. And then also the drummer Richie Barchet was with Herbie Hancock and Chick Corea for many years. This is world-class international level jazz coming to the River Room on Friday and Saturday, July 31st and August 1st. So the Zakai Curtis Super Trio will be coming for 2 nights. We can't just have them for one. They're so fantastic. Zakai Curtis, Luquez Curtis, and Richie Barchet. Following that, on Saturday, August 8th, Big Jump is making a reunion presentation. They were a band that came together some 15 years ago, played some highlight shows in Putnam at the Oyster Shuck Festival, in Providence, Rhode Island. We played in the Bellingham Auditorium and in Wyndham Town Hall at one point. But we've been on a little bit of a hiatus, and I say we because I'm the tenor player in the band. The band consists of Jan Youngden on flute and keys and vocals, Frank Bussey on the drums, Lute Shady on the bass, Mark Davis on the guitar, Patty Tewitt on vocals, and of course Dr. Perry Mandanis on vocals. So Big Jump, that show, unfortunately, folks, is sold out. It's a dance social, so there are fewer tickets available. That's Saturday, August 8th. Consider yourself lucky if you got a ticket to that one. But we're doing a doubleheader weekend that weekend. So on Sunday, we have a Sunday matinee show. These are few and far between, very rare. But we had to book it because this gentleman is one heck of a blues player. He's bringing his duo. That, of course, is the Taz Crew Duo. Special Sunday matinee show, Sunday, August 9th, with doors at 2:30 and the show at 3:30. Again, all these tickets for these shows, ladies and gentlemen, are at River Room Willie. That's WILLI.com. Tuesday, August 11th. It's a busy few days at the River Room there. We got a show on the 8th, the 9th, and then on Tuesday, a rare, again, Tuesday performance, because we are welcoming all the way from the UK across the pond, UK guitar phenom, the James Oliver Band, with a special guest opening set by Brant Taylor, the 2026 winner for the Connecticut Blues Society Blues Challenge. That's Tuesday, August 11th at 7 p.m. Then, following that, on August 15th, which is a Saturday at 7:30 p.m., we welcome the Randy Ingram Trio all the way from New York City with a very, very special guest, Mr. Rufus Reid on the bass. Rufus Reid is a legend of the jazz bass. He has played with everybody and anybody. I'm pulling up his bio because you just have to hear. This man has played, he's well into his 80s. And he has played, this is going to astound you, he's one of the handful of true Renaissance figures in the arts. He's been present on the jazz world since the 1970s and was recorded on over 500 albums, 25 under his own name. Most recently, he had an album out in 2022 called Celebration. He's played with Kenny Barron, he's played with Thad Jones, Mel Lewis, Lee Konitz, Jack DeJohnette, and many, many others. His full discography you can find on Wikipedia. There's an extensive page about Mr. Reid, but he is coming with the Randy Ingram Trio. Just listen to this. So, as a sideman, Kenny Barron, Jane Ira Bloom, Kenny Burrell, the famous guitarist, Donald Byrd, George Cables, Art Farmer, Ricky Ford, Frank Foster, Stan Getz. This was his bass player on 2 albums. He's played with Dexter Gordon, Eddie Harris, Andrew Hill, J.J. Johnson, Lee Konitz, I already said that, Thad Jones and Mel Lewis Orchestra, which eventually turned into the Village Vanguard Orchestra, Jack DeJohnette, Hal Galper, Benny Golson. If you've seen the movie with Tom Hanks, The Terminal, Benny Golson is the final signature, I think, that Mr. Hanks is trying to get throughout the film. Jimmy Heath, Etta Jones, yes, he's played with Etta Jones, Claudio Roditi, the famous Brazilian trumpeter, and the list goes on and on and on. So that is on Saturday, August 15th at 7:30 p.m., the Randy Ingram Trio featuring the great Rufus Reid. So check us out. All these shows and more, ladies and gentlemen, riverroomwillie.com. Also on our Facebook page. If you just go to Facebook and search River Room Willimantic, you'll see it there. We've also got some posters up and around town, so we hope you'll give us a follow on social and then check us out. If you haven't experienced it yet, it's a great, great experience for performing arts. We do do not only music, folks, we do open mics. Our next one will be returning in August. It'll be the second Tuesday in August. We do book releases. We've welcomed the great Wally Lamb to release his latest title, The River is Waiting. Late last year, we've welcomed theoretical physicist specializing in time travel, Dr. Ronald Mallett, with his documentary. And we do a lot of collaborative things in and around the community. We partner up with different organizations. We showed the film Lily about the late, great Lily Ledbetter, a pioneer in civil rights for women's rights in the workplace. And we teamed up with the Seroptimist International of Willimantic to do a joint fundraiser and presentation of that film. We showed All the Little Things That Run the World with the Wyndham Garden Club, raising money for their wonderful efforts. And that was a great film on pollinators. What else have we shown, Matt? We do so much at the River Room, man. I mean, it's just like, it's not just music.
The magic.
It's dance. Oh, magic. We've had magic. We had Jim Spinato. In fact, this is kind of funny, a funny tie-in, because Jim Spinato, who's not only a magician but a hypnotist, and he works at Mohegan Sun 4 nights a week. I mean, he's a big deal. He does all the safe grad events for colleges and high schools. But he did his hypnotist comedy show recently, maybe 2 months ago, and one of the subjects on stage was actually the lead singer for Litvar. It was Rex Thurston.
Oh, that's right.
Talk about a showman! Like, it was such a fun time, and Rex, they were great team players for the whole thing. Jim Spinato said, if those kids, meaning like Rex and his friends, weren't there, there wouldn't have been a show that day. I mean, they brought the show. So
Nice.
I guess they're what do you call it? Triple threats, right? They're musicians, they're actors, and what else? But I want to play to send the show out today. Thank you all for listening today. Again, you're listening to State of the Art with Chris Beaudry here on 95.3 and 1400 AM WILI Good Company. We're here every Tuesday from 3 to 4. But we're going to send you off again with a Litvar song and a reminder that they're playing their album release. Again, their album comes out on Mother Jones Records very soon, but we're doing a pre-release party at the River Room this Saturday, July 25th. Tickets at River
Mother
Room.
West?
Mother West, yeah, is the album. The label. But where is the new song? This new song came out on YouTube 11 days ago. It is from their new album. It is a music video to that. This is called Real Life. You're hearing Litvar on State of the Art with Chris Beaudry. We'll see you next week, and hopefully see you at one of the great free shows coming, or the free show tomorrow on the Shabu stage with the Franklin Brothers, July 22nd. Where am I? Wednesday, July 22nd at 6 p.m. and then Litvar this Saturday, the 25th. We'll see you next week.
But I shouldn't stay on my mind, 'cause it won't happen in real life. You can dream up that dream, but you can't stay asleep. You gotta wake up to real life. My mind's eye shows me my past. What if things went my way? What if today was really okay? Don't let me lie through the day. You think, what if it was? Things could go your way. That's not how it works. Give the day a chance. Years passing days. You don't talk anymore.